Hello and welcome to today's video. As parents, we all want the best for our children, but sometimes we make mistakes that can impact their development and well-being. In this video, I'll explore some common parenting mistakes that you might be making without even realizing it. Mistake number 1, not practicing what you preach. One of the most important things you can do as a parent is to model the behavior you want your child to exhibit. But many parents make the mistake of not practicing what they preach. For example, if you tell your child to be honest, but you're not honest yourself, they're going to pick up on that and be more likely to lie. So make sure you're modeling the behavior you want your child to exhibit. Mistake number 2, not setting clear boundaries. Setting clear boundaries is essential for children's development and well-being, but many parents make the mistake of not setting clear boundaries or being inconsistent with discipline. This can lead to confusion and frustration for children and really make it harder for them to develop self-regulation skills. So make sure you're setting clear boundaries and also being consistent with discipline. Mistake number 3, not encouraging independence. Encouraging independence is essential for children's development and well-being, but many parents make the mistake of not encouraging independence or doing too much for their child. This can lead to a lack of self-confidence and self-esteem and make it harder for children to develop problem-solving skills. So make sure you're encouraging independence and giving your child the space to make mistakes and learn from them. Mistake number 4, not practicing positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool for encouraging good behavior and discouraging bad behavior. But many parents make the mistake of not practicing positive reinforcement or using punishment instead. This can lead to a negative and fearful relationship between parent and child, and also make it harder for children to develop self-regulation skills. So make sure you're practicing positive reinforcement and using praise and rewards to encourage good behavior. Mistake number 5 is not taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is essential for being a good parent, but many parents make the mistake of not taking care of themselves or putting their own needs last. This can lead to burnout and exhaustion and make it harder for parents to be patient, consistent, and loving. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and prioritizing your own needs. Now here are some tips for parents that I'll provide with some examples. Tip number 1, practice active listening. Give your child undivided attention, make eye contact, and put away any distractions like phones or TVs. Repeat back what you heard to show you understand. Example, your child says, "I'm really upset because my friend didn't invite me to their birthday party." You respond, "I hear that you're feeling really hurt and left out because your friend didn't invite you to their party." Tip number 2, use positive reinforcement. Praise your child for good behavior. Use specific and genuine praise. Focus on the effort, not just results. Example, your child helps with household chores without being asked. You say, "Thank you so much for helping with the laundry. I really appreciate your hard work and responsibility." Tip number 3, set clear boundaries and expectations. Be specific and consistent with rules and consequences. Explain the reasons behind the rules. Offer choices and involve your child in decision making. Example, you set a rule that your child needs to finish their homework before playing video games. You explain, I know you love playing video games, but homework is important for learning and growing. Let's work together to find a balance. Tip number 4, practice empathy and validation. Acknowledge and accept your child's feelings. Show understanding and compassion. Help your child develop emotional regulation skills. So for example, your child is upset because they lost their favorite toy. You say, I can see that you're really upset about losing your toy. It can be really frustrating when we lose something special. Let's take some deep breaths together and think about what we can do to find it. Tip 5, encourage independence and self-advocacy. Gradually give your child more independence and autonomy. Encourage them to take risks and make mistakes. Teach them how to self-advocate and express their needs. Example, your child wants to learn how to ride a bike without training wheels. You say, I know you're ready for this. Let's practice together and I'll be here to support you. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes and fall. That's how we learn. Tip number 6, prioritize quality time and physical touch. Spend quality time with your child doing activities they enjoy. Show physical affection like hugs, kisses, and cuddles. Make eye contact and use positive body language. Example, you spend a Saturday morning playing a board game with your child. You give them a big hug and say, I'm so happy to spend time with you. You're an amazing kid. Tip number 7, stay calm and patient. Take deep breaths and count to 10 when feeling frustrated. Practice mindfulness and self-regulation. Show your child that you can manage your emotions. Example, your child is having a tantrum because they don't want to leave the park. You take a deep breath and say, I know you're upset right now. Let's take a break and calm down together. Tip number 8, show physical affection and affirmation. Give your child regular hugs, kisses, and cuddles. Use positive affirmations to boost their self-esteem. Show physical affection in front of others. Example, you give your child a big hug and say, I'm so proud of you. You're an amazing kid and I love you so much. Tip number 9, practice forgiveness and apologies. Apologize to your child when you make a mistake. Practice forgiveness and letting go of grudges. Show your child that everyone makes mistakes. Example, you lose your temper and yell at your child. You apologize and say, I'm so sorry for yelling at you. That was not okay, and I promise to do better next time. Tip number 10, take care of yourself. Prioritize self-care and self-compassion. Take breaks and practice self-regulation. Show your child that taking care of yourself is important. For example, you take a break and go for a walk while your child plays independently. You say, I'm going to take a break and recharge. This will help me be a better parent for you. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, parenting is a journey and it's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is to learn from those mistakes and be willing to change and grow. By avoiding these common parenting mistakes, you can help your child develop into a happy, healthy, and well-adjusted adult. If you're interested in learning more about parenting and child development, be sure to check out our additional resources and videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.